The Royal Green Jackets Museum is one of Winchester's hidden treasures. A superb collection of artefacts and medals recording the history of rifle regiments in the British Army. Marching at 140 paces to the minute, with orders passed by bugle call, the Royal Green Jackets carried forward the traditions of three famous regiments: the Oxfordshire and Buckinghamshire Light Infantry, the King's Royal Rifle Corps, and the Rifle Brigade. These regiments merged in 1966 to form the Royal Green Jackets. 40 years later, the Green Jackets came together with others to form the Rifles of today's British Army. The story starts in the 18th century in the forests of Northern America, when the 62nd Royal Americans was raised from settlers accustomed to using rifles to fight the French and their Native American allies. During the French Revolutionary Wars, this regiment fought almost exclusively in the West Indies. Displays follow the raising of the Experimental Corps of Riflemen, manned by selected individuals known as chosen men. This elite unit, commanded by Colonel Coote Manningham, wore distinctive dark green uniforms to make them inconspicuous, and carried the Baker rifle that was accurate up to 300 yards. This was the first camouflage worn by British soldiers, and the first rifle to be used extensively by the British Army. Visitors can test their marksmanship firing a laser-fitted replica Baker rifle, as used in the Napoleonic Wars by the 95th Rifles and portrayed in the 1993 TV series Sharp. One of the most popular exhibits is a spectacular 22 square metre diorama of the battlefield of Waterloo. The action is illustrated using 22,000 model soldiers and horses, with a sound and light commentary to explain the main events of that momentous day.
Wellington now orders a general advance, and by 9 p.m. the victory is complete. The Prussians appear in strength on the French right, and as our regiments halt in bivouac beyond La Belle Alliance.
Next to the diorama is the Victoria Cross display, which records all the regiment's 59 Victoria Cross winners and their individual acts of gallantry. All of this information is accessible through an interactive touchscreen. Displays take visitors through many campaigns riflemen fought across the world in the era of empire. The Boer War battles and the medal room that houses a magnificent collection of medals, honours and awards complete the first floor museum displays. The museum ground floor covers the First World War and life in the trenches, the interwar years and the development of motorised infantry. The Second World War displays include the defence of Calais in 1940, the campaign in the North African desert, and the seizure of Pegasus Bridge in Normandy during the night of the D-Day landings. In 1966, the Royal Green Jackets was formed. Riflemen served around the world, often in West Germany and Berlin, and on many tours of duty in Northern Ireland. Riflemen also deployed in the First Gulf War, among them Andy McNabb of Bravo 20 fame. The Balkans and the Iraq War conclude the displays. And on your way out, remember to stop in the gift shop to purchase a souvenir of your visit. There's also the opportunity to catch up with the modern day rifles deployments since 2007 in Iraq and Afghanistan. Just 5 minutes walk from the train station, the museum is situated close to Winchester city centre. It's next to the Great Hall and on a site of historical significance. Adjacent to the museum building is Cafe Peninsula, open Tuesday to Saturday from 10 o'clock to 4 in the afternoon. Here you can break your visit for a coffee, snack or a light meal. There's so much to see in the Royal Green Jackets Museum and much more than we can show you here. Whether you have a passion for military history or not, it's an excellent place to spend an inspiring hour or two. We look forward to seeing you.